Peace and love, Sagittarius. It's your girl, LS. I hope you're well, looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Also, staying sucker free. If you're a A1 day one or you're new to the channel, welcome. I thank you for your love and support. I couldn't do it without you. Hey. In return, I'm always sending you peace and blessings. This is going to be a general message for you, Sagittarius. However Spirit decides to begin and end it is how it'll be. Also, because it's general, please take the meat and potatoes and throw the scraps away. Also, check into your Jupiter, your Venus, and your North Node. They hold messages for you as well. If you're familiar with me and my reading style, you know I pray over the cards and the reading before I start. Let's get into it, baby. We're going to use the Psychic Tarot deck, and this is going to be for our overall energy. Let's bring the message, guys. I love you. I thank you in advance. The overall energy for Sagittarius, please. All right. That's that crown chakra. All right. Makes a lot of sense. All right. Also, the number 7 is on this card, speaking of spiritual matters, even enlightenment. Okay. That's what it feels like. Okay. It feels like your angels, you know, the Most High is trying or has succeeded in reaching you. And now, you know, your possibilities are endless. Okay. You're definitely having conversations with the divine, you know, taking notes. Okay. Definitely. You've been enlightened to a lot of things, but there's also feels like there's been a lot of growth as well. This growth is in not just how, you know, you interact with others, but also with how you present yourself and the clarity that you demand nowadays. It feels very beautiful, but of course we know, you know, that even though it's beautiful, it could have come from a different place, but it feels very beautiful, very significant. It feels like you've made some, major leadway in your world, as well as you've closed down some chapters that, you know, you just don't want to go back to. You have decided to turn the page. This is what it feels like though. Okay. And look at that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. All right. Now, whatever you decided to do on this walk of enlightenment has been very beneficial for you. You've seen almost instant answers to certain matters, and especially in the spiritual. Many of you, your dreams could be outrageous, and if they aren't yet, they will be. And what I mean by outrageous is just more vivid. Okay, very much more clear. Don't forget to put a notepad and some water by your bedside. I know it sounds old school, but trust your girl. So, yeah, intuition on point now as well. That's what I'm feeling also. Intuition definitely on point. Many of you, your third eye has just recently opened. All right. Well, let's get into it, Sag. High vibrating spiritual pantheon. Let's bring forth the message, please. Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. All right. So you could have been enlightened to a situation with a partner. You guys could be married and or you guys could have children together. If not, okay, and that doesn't apply, you guys could just have been, you know, dating. But nevertheless, this was the person that you chose, this 10 of Pentacles. And some type of way, there was some type of disturbance between you guys, and it forced you to walk away. And the reason why you walked away is because this tower moment is something that you knew you were going to have to face sooner or later. It feels like somebody wasn't like really taking accountability the way that they needed to. And this explosion was going to happen anyway. And you were just like, you know, at this point, what's the point of avoiding it? Okay. It seems like with this, you know, Eight of Cups in reverse, you're like, look, I'm not drifting away. I'm not halfway, you know, sliding away. I am absolutely walking away indefinitely, because you know that the tower, even after this is healed, or it's said that it's healed, there would be another tower moment just bigger than that to happen right behind it. Okay. You could be spending some time alone. All right. This is another reason for all of this, you know, spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Okay. And in this time with you spending this time alone with yourself, you know, you're realizing what things you do have available to you, what things are, you know, not available to you at this time. This also speaks to, you know, some type of interest in possibly your business as well. If you are a business owner, okay, from other, you know, from people. And at this point, you know, you're really looking at these offers, making sure that this will fit with you, okay, in the forward movement or what you decide to do with your world. But nevertheless, with this person, you know, of course, they're also sending out, you know, offers to you, or at least they're considering it very heavily. Okay. Well, possibly making a phone call to you, or sending a text message to you, or sending you an email or something like that. They could be possibly weighing a lot of different options in order to reach you. Okay, Sag. So when you walked away from this tower moment, could have been dealing with a Scorpio as well, or Aries possibly. But when you walked away from this tower moment, or this person that seems to cause towers, all right, again, it feels like some things have really changed. Again, hinting back to this crown chakra here with the number 7. Tell me more, please, about the King of Rods. All right. Don't do me like that, baby. All right. You guys could have been married, all right, out here with the 10 of Cups. And again, if you weren't married, you know, children with one another, and or, you know, you guys were dating. But nevertheless, you know, with this spiritual enlightenment, this time that you've spent alone, it feels like now there is a balance within yourself that's very clear. It could be very much seen by the outside world at this point as well. There is something very different about you. Again, some things have absolutely changed. Tell me about this walking away for Sagittarius. All right. They're saying that this could have taken a little bit of time for you to do. You kind of didn't want to make the decision is what they're saying, okay? You didn't want to make the decision to have to do this. You kind of, again, you knew you were going to have to walk away from this tower. You knew you were going to have to walk away. But at the same time, you didn't want to make that decision, okay? You really wanted it to work, despite you knowing that it didn't really have the makings to do so. It was more so just that this person, you know, again, refused to make any necessary changes. Also, this person is really dragged out, okay? Dragged out about how, you know, how they lost you, okay? There is some major regret here with this other party that you walked away from, Sag. Tell me more about this tower. All right. Again, they're considering sending you messages, this person, all right? They're considering sending you, you know, several different messages on several different platforms, okay? They may be concerned about your choices moving forward or the options that you have. I mean, but it's really none of their concern, truth. So let's see. Let's get some clarity. We won't stay here very long, but we will get some clarity on this reading. Spirit, clarify this for Sag. I thank you in advance. All right, so we have somebody that you walked away from and you bossed up on. All right, tell me about this 8 of Cups in reverse, please. Yeah. Decided not to work with this person anymore. Decided about, you found out, rather say, about the third party with the Queen of Wands out here, all right? This is what made you cut them off with the Queen of Swords. Tell me about this Tower. Yeah. The third party's too much for you. Yeah. And they had some inconsistencies within themselves. And then they were also, you know, controlling, dominating, okay? Just being difficult, all right? Always being manipulative with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So you come into alignment with yourself, okay? Let's see what this is about. Tell me about this 9 of Swords. 1 second. All right. Yeah, we got the 3 of Pentacles, okay? So this person is really caught up because, yeah, they deceived you with the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They deceived you, all right? And also, they're still watching you, okay? Very much so. On every platform, everything. 9 of Swords. 1 second, guys. Yeah. They really want to hold on to you if they can, okay? And they also want to hold on to the third parties also, okay? So just remember that moving forward. All right? Tell me about this 4 of Cups, please. 1 second, guys. All right. So, the 4 of Cups. This person that lost you, all right? You know, that had all of these people that were fighting over them and always had all of these options, okay? Come to find out, they really didn't have any options with the Hierophant in reverse, okay? There were definitely some fouls that this person made. And on the other side of it, these people cut this person off, okay? They didn't want to have a contract with this person. They also are left on red on others people's phones and emails and DMs and all of that, okay? They're left on red over there too. Nobody wants to be bothered with them at all. At all, okay? So, what will this person do? Sagittarius, what will this person do moving forward? Will they be a blockage? All right. They got some negative external forces, all right, that's working around with them, all right? So they got some dark people or some dark energies, or they are just dark enough themselves that they would like to cause as much conflict, as much tension in your world as possible. They feel like you got it too easy right now, like they are the ones suffering, and they don't want to be the only one suffering, okay? So you have to beware of that, all right? Make sure that you pay attention to your surroundings as well. One moment. Yeah, because out here with the Hangman, any delays that this person can cause you, they're going to try to. I couldn't make it up. Look at the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Now, listen, guys, I know that I may not be as, you know, I'm very clinical when I read, and I totally get that, right? And I am for a special audience, just like other, you know, some people go elsewhere and they go to another reader and they get it. But look how serious this is. I know I may not be, you know, doing all the bells and whistles per se, but I'm bringing out like straight facts, and you see it coming out of my hands. This person is toxic, and they're going to try to cause any delays in your world, any type of fights, any type of arguments, any type of disagreements, any type of... If they could block you in the McDonald's driveway, this is what this person would do, okay? This is their level of petty at this point. What will be the outcome of this person's behavior, please, Spirit? What will be the outcome of this person's behavior? All right. So we got the law, all right, out here, or some people as well, they consider this, you know, contracts. Okay. There are gonna be a lot of things that are gonna be broken. This person is gonna lose a lot. Okay. Out here with the Hierophant in reverse. Whatever position that they also have spiritually will come into play. Okay, just because you are divine, if your behavior continues to show that you are still leaning toward the opposite team, you can lose that position too. So that's number one, okay? This person also, it will have some issues with their money, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, all right? So not only, now everyone's spiritual team is always going to be with them. But don't think that they won't back up just a tad, okay? So that's what this Hierophant in reverse is showing, that backing up just a tad, okay? Letting them, you know, hit the floor if they need to, all right? We also, again, have the Page of Pentacles, their money out there bad. Spirit also gave just a lack of success, the Sun card with Leo. This is the most grounded energy, Leo, okay? They're going to be knocked off their feet. It'll be nothing but losses. Nothing but losses for them. Nothing but losses. What is going to be the outcome for Sagittarius, Spirit? I thank you in advance. All right. You're going to give it up. Listen, you're going to give up this person. All right, that was this extra heavy burden. This person, you know, that put on a lot of responsibility on you, on top of all of the responsibility that you've had. We have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're going to clear your way. You're going to remove this person. You're going to remove the devil. Tell me more about the ending energy for Sagittarius, please. Yeah. Yeah. You get a new beginning. Look, and then the message of this new beginning, okay? So again, your creative pursuits, whether you're an entrepreneur or even if you're working your 9 to 5, all right? You're going to get information that things are about to change. You're about to get upgraded in many, many ways, okay? And again, if you have your own movement, people are looking at you, all right? And you're going to get word of this. And this is with the Page of Cups, okay? And this is also signifying that you get the doggone message. You need no more karmic lessons. You need no more back and forth from the divine. You're good. You know what it is now, okay? This brand new beginning out here with the full energy, okay? Also Aries is just very passionate. You know, there's nothing but opportunity available to you. It's like you have a clean slate. It's a beautiful thing. We also have the Hermit card down here at the bottom of the deck. Your people are with you. Your ancestors, your angels, they rocking with you. You good out here, all right? It's no worries, no problems, okay? No issues or concerns. Make sure you pay attention to this person out here as well, okay? This person, they could be very difficult, okay? Very difficult, all right? And it's not to scare you in any way, all right? Because I don't believe in spookism, okay? So this isn't to terrify you, to say, oh, oogity boogity, they're coming. No, it's to make it aware that, like, you were this person's last hope for any type of redemption in their world, because now they're only going to encounter energies that are very similar to themselves. And they know that. They can feel that energetic, change. They can feel those contracts being paid up. You know what I mean? They can feel the divine coming in and shaking things up. They can feel that they have lost you. You feel me? All right. So let me get you some advice, my dear love. Thank you. All right, advice for my dear Sagittarius. That's so dope. That's so dope. You were awakened to this person, though, okay? You seen them for exactly what they were. No filters, you know what I mean? No BS. You decide to opt out on this person, okay? And all that, toxic energy. I say the devil, but you know, everybody has the, you know, capabilities of being toxic, okay? It's just people's choices. And this person just chose to be the way that they were. They just wanted their cake and eating it too. Advice, Sagittarius, please. All right. Make sense. Ground yourself, okay? Ground yourself in the truth. You know, I'm always going to give you the same move around when it comes to that. You know, meditate. Make sure that you allow the divine enough time to speak to you. Pay attention to your synchronicities. Get out in nature. The weather can be changing where you are so that you can do that, okay? Make sure that you go out there and you get in contact with the divine in a different way, okay? Don't stay trapped in the house or trapped in a room and constantly have these thoughts going back and forth through your head. It's just damaging, okay? Let the divine assist you with that. There are components, trees, you know, the grass, just IA, period, earth, period, okay? She's very healing and nurturing. Go out in her, all right? Recognize the divine timing of this situation, Sagittarius, because, I mean, even though no one necessarily ever wants to go through anything like this, but this was a lesson that you needed to pass in a timely manner and clearly, with the number 7 out here and your crown chakra being open, you being enlightened, aligned. We also seen the 10 of Cups out here, aligned, okay? Recognize the divine timing of this. This was a lesson that you were supposed to learn at a divine time, and you absolutely did that. The only thing left next to do is for you to take this leap of faith. This leap of faith that, you know, on the divine, on yourself, that everything will be well. There will be no issues moving forward because you are in close contact with the divine, with the universe, with your team. There is no going back, you know? So Spirit wants you to recognize the timing and don't be afraid to take that jump, all right? Right behind it, they say step into the unknown, all right? You are familiar with certain, you know, patterns from the past, and you know that those are not things that you want to run into again, okay? So in return, what you want to do is recognize that it's a new path for you. You may not know what's there, but you know you're protected, you know you're guided, you know you have all that you need, okay? And then Spirit wants you to practice positivity. This is speaking to yourself. Start being mindful of your thoughts, okay? How they're coming to you. You know, what are they saying? Don't hold on to thoughts that speak negatively or make you feel bad or guilty, okay? Start exercising your right to have a peace of mind. Not just, you know, nice things, but also a peace of mind, which is more expensive than anything any of us could ever own. Practice positivity with yourself. This change is needed for you to move forward. Again, I've been saying this the last couple of readings. The last 4 zodiacs that I've done, it's the same thing, coming from dark into light. This new enlightenment, you have to navigate this path differently than you have the ones in the past. You're on different terrain, okay? So practice positivity with yourself, okay? There's a level of healing that's going to come into you when you do that. And then things will get calmer. And I don't mean just on the outside. I mean on the inside, Sag. All right? Well, this has been your message. I hope that you found some light in it. I thank you so much for your love and support. If it resonated, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below. You can also subscribe and share. If you are interested in a personal reading, all of my information is down in the description box below. And again, I thank you for your time. Until we speak again, do a few things for me, Sag. Stay in peace, stay in light, and stay in love. Peace.